What is going on, YouTube? So coming back today with my Jacksonville Jaguars team preview for 2016. So talking about a team today that is on the upswing for 2016. Really had one of the best drafts of any team in the 2016 NFL Draft. Huge haul, especially for the defense. And recap the format I'm going to do before I actually jump into it. So start with 3 key players, then worst case, best case scenarios, and then record prediction. So first of my 3 key players, Blake Bortles. So Blake Bortles had actually a tremendous season last year. Broke multiple team records for the Jaguars for passing. I don't know if he'll get it. Seeing another jump as big as he took from 2014 to 15, taking that from 15 to 16, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to make that big of a jump, but at least the Jaguars still have the same group together that they had last year, and they've added a ton more. The Jaguars do have one of the more impressive young depth charts of any team in the NFL right now. They were able to pick up Chris Ivory, a running back. I don't know if he'll be starting over TJ Yeldon this year. They'll probably be splitting the carries to a pretty good amount. And then you can't forget Allen Hurns, Allen Robinson, 2 receivers that had fantastic years last year. So my second key player, moving over to the defensive side of the ball, Dante Fowler Jr. So missed the entire season last year due to injury. Was one of their top, I can't remember if he was top 5 or 6th overall pick in 2015. But either way, he's back this year. Should be one of the leaders of this defense, one of the most talented players on this defense. A defense that's going to feature a bunch of new faces. If Myles Jack can play this year, then which I believe he can, then he'll most likely be starting at linebacker, an absolute steal in the draft. And then you got Jalen Ramsey, another guy that they were able to pick up in the draft. And then newly acquired Malik Jackson from the Denver Broncos, who one of the guys that had a big role in the Broncos winning the Super Bowl last year and was big down the stretch for him. So third key player, in my opinion, one of the emerging stars at linebacker in the NFL, and that's Telvin Smith. So a guy that really doesn't get that much recognition. He'll be starting most likely opposite Myles Jack. This is a guy that I believe came into the league back in 2014. Let me see if I can pull up his stats from last year. Again, much like Jadeveon Clowney in the previous video, this is a guy that just has tremendous potential to do great things on the defensive side of the ball this year. I believe I can't remember if he was one of my breakout players or not for the year. Either way, I could see him having somewhat of a breakout year this year. At 25 years old, he's still got a lot of room for growth. And let me see if I can get his stats up here. Last year, looks like 99 total tackles, 2.5 sacks, 1 interception, 1 touchdown. So, again, 2 forced fumbles. So, I think you're looking at a guy that can have a lot of upside this year. So, moving to my worst case scenario for the Jacksonville Jaguars. My worst case scenario was 5-11 with the last place finish in the AFC South. While this team is extremely talented, they're still extremely young. Might be some growing pains, might take a couple years to get there. But again, that's kind of a worst case scenario. Let's say Myles Jack runs into more injury problems, and then some of the acquisitions they picked up, one I completely forgot to mention in the secondary, Prince Mukamara. He should be big as well. Either way, if some of their pickups in the secondary just don't work out, or just not in the secondary, just on the entire team don't work out, then that can lead to another reason why this team might not be that good this year. Now, best case scenario, I'd say is 9-7 with a loss in the wild card round. There's no reason why they don't have the potential to make it to the playoffs this year. Potential, not saying that there's no reason why they shouldn't. Like I said, this is still a young team with growing pains. So my overall record prediction for the Jaguars, I think they're going to end up going 7-9 this year. Like I said, I see vast improvement really across all portions of this team. Also, it might take a year or two for them to get where I think they need to go, and might take a little while to climb back to the top of the AFC South. right now I still think it's the Texans and Colts divisions to lose. So that'll pretty much do it for this video. Like I said in video earlier today, I will be doing my entire 32-team NFL team previews. So not just sticking with the 5 or 10 that I've uploaded so far. If you want to see that entire schedule, click the link to my channel below, and then you can see the entire schedule laid out in 1 to 32. This will be, I believe, the 10th individual team preview posted. But anyway, that's pretty much it. See ya.